Hey, Sci-Fi Valley Con family, this is Samurai Jill back with Billy West. Billy, we're so happy you came back to Sci-Fi Valley Con 2 years later. How you feeling so far?
How you doing, I hope? How you doing, I hope? You ain't taking away my gun. You ain't taking away this gun. I know you're coming for my gun. I got a whole lot of them you don't even know about.
How many voices do you do for the show?
I don't know.
Count? Too many to count.
I would have to look at IMDb.
It's so impressive how you can just go one after the other, and I love that you show off every time. But what's your favorite part of coming to these conventions?
I love the people very much. I love these shows because I'm on the autism spectrum, high-functioning autism spectrum. My dad thought I was stupid and used to wail on me every day. And so I grow up and I wind up in this world where there's people that are on the spectrum at these venues where there is no... They're all empaths. There's no toxic masculinity. There's no misogyny. There isn't a narcissist within 100 miles of here. It's paradise. I mean, the world would be so great if that's the way it was. But
I couldn't agree with you more. I started coming to conventions 7 years ago to try to make new friends because I grew apart from all my old friends. And the way I've grown, the confidence I've had, because I used to have really bad anxiety. Jill from a decade ago would never believe that I'd be here talking to incredible celebrities. I would not recognize myself, but it's this place.
I hate celebrities.
You're so...
My heroes aren't celebrities.
Who are your heroes?
My heroes are artists, composers, painters, the Da Vinci's, all the modern versions of that, inventors, frontline workers. Those are my heroes. Celebrities are not my friggin' heroes. Honestly, I mean, I don't mean to sound like, adverse, but I look up and make heroes out of certain kinds of people, not because they're famous or, Yeah.
Well, you are a hero to some, and I love that you're open about your mental health, and it gives others inspiration. In a time where, at least, it's becoming more normal. Mental health care is more available for everyone.
Yeah,
but the fact that you accomplished everything you did without those resources, it's very inspiring, and I like that you talk about it.
Well,
you're open about it.
I like you, and I'll and I'll tell you that I wrote a book during the pandemic.
You did?
Yeah, I wrote an autobiography. And I actually got a publisher, so it'll probably be out next year sometime.
I look forward to
And
that.
I talk all about that kind of stuff. I mean, nobody wants to read a book about how good you're doing. You know what I mean?
It's all about what you've gone through that makes you who you are today.
Yes, and that people can identify with it because everybody's going through something, and that's an obstacle in the way. And I get it. I totally get it.
Well, since I had to dress as Leela today, let me ask you a few Futurama-related questions.
Okay.
So, Fry and Leela. Nice, not bad, huh?
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Fry and Leela had a will they, won't they friendship dynamic for years, but now they're finally together as a couple.
Yes.
Do you like them as a couple, or do you miss that crazy dynamic they had? It was a love-hate relationship. Leela would hate him, but then she loved him all along.
Well, they're on opposite
beautiful.
sides of the same coin. Most people that have gone through love relationships know that. But no, I like it. I like it fine the way they are, and I like the fact that they got old and they were going to be done with life. Just see each other out, like old people do, and then the professor shows up.
I'm glad it didn't end, but that was a beautiful ending. But I'm so glad we can talk about the new episodes now, because last time I talked to you in 2022, they weren't out yet.
Well, there's 2 more seasons.
Yes, I can't wait.
Coming, so I know what I'll be doing for the next 3 years.
Did you have a favorite of the last episodes?
Oh, let's see.
The Zap gets canceled was my favorite one.
That was
a funny one.
I loved that one, because I love to see him get hoisted on his own petard, as they used to say. That means bomb in French.
Oh.
Yeah, when someone said he got hoisted on his own petard. In other words, he lifted himself over a bomb and dropped it, on his own bomb.
He had it coming for a long time.
Yeah, hoisted on his own petard.
So one of my favorite parts about Sci-Fi Valley Con is there's a karaoke after party Saturday evening.
Oh,
what do you
really?
think Fry would sing at karaoke?
Walking on landmines, sunshine.
All right, that's pretty good. That's I thought he might do a love song for Leela. To the tune of Layla, perhaps. No.
Nope. It'll be, bitch better have my money. And Zoidberg will join in. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Songs make no sense to me. They repeat the same thing over and over and over, and it's auto-tuned nursery rhymes.
You are correct. We need art back in songs. You're
Yeah,
correct.
I know.
Too much auto-tune.
I can't listen to anything. I just can't. I can't stand the repetition. It's like, what are you trying to do? Indoctrinate me into something? And the millennial whoop in every other song, like Katy Perry. Oh, 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 oh. And then everybody starts doing it, and it's like being locked in a nut house, a mental institution.
That's why I prefer the oldies. You're correct.
Yeah, well, I grew up with all the best stuff.
You did.
So the new, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. It's like, go jump in the lake already. I know I sound like an old codger, but I'm sorry.
No, you are correct. I'm with you. Stuff these days, it's just not, the heart's not in it.
You know why?
Yep.
Because there's only 3 producers that produce everything, and
that's why it all sounds alike.
That's why it's dreck.
You've also done a couple
Shape
voices.
up, you guys. Get rid of the auto-tune. I heard there's a law in L.A. where you cannot make a record without auto-tune. It's a law. They'll come and take you to jail if you don't use it. Baby
You show off.
Everybody's like,
So you also do.
I'm going to give myself a heart attack. I shouldn't do that. Somebody said that to me once.
Oh no.
Don't do that. There's a cavity of air in between, and if you pound it, it's like some music can be loud enough to give you a heart attack.
We don't want that.
No, I don't
Please,
want that. No, my doctor told me I had the heart of a 19-year-old because I get
in the spirit,
the
voice.
I get checked up.
You're not 19? Aw. Could have fooled me. So,
maybe you caught me on a good day. I just lost a bunch of weight, so.
Disenchantment. You also do a few voices in
Yeah, I love that show.
And I wanted to ask, Mr. Scruffles the cat,
Oh,
is that
him?
inspired by Mr. Jinx, Dawes Butler?
Absolutely.
I thought so. Okay.
You're like, you guys had enough. Dawes Butler was one of my heroes. And so like, imagine the nerve of them 2 Mises.
Pieces to pieces.
So when I was looking for a voice to do for it, I said, Matt, I was kind of thinking of like Jinx the Cat, where Jinx the Cat, like no one talked like that back then, only beatniks. They would go, like, wow. Like, I'm so like, no one talked like that. Now that's all there is. Mm-hmm. So I figured the cat would fit in, even though it's another time and place. He'd be like, I'm kind of like looking for something to eat.
Do you think we could?
And Matt said, "You just made me so happy, because it fit perfect for him,
You've done a lot of voices for him over the years.
I know, and I'm in awe of him still, and I always will be.
Do you think Disenchantment and Futurama would make a good crossover episode? They've referenced each other a few times.
They have, and I think they wanted to keep it like that, like, suggested, nuanced.
That's true.
Yeah.
So the Futurama Simpsons one was pretty good.
That was right in your face.
We're overdue for a good crossover, but I'm so excited for the new episodes. The last season was incredible. We're so happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. You know what I got to listen to? I have to listen to the critics gallery on Twitter. It's like so sad to hear Billy West struggling to sound like a young guy. It's like so sad.
Oh, come on.
And then there's another guy. Billy West doesn't even sound like Billy West anymore. Okay, whatever.
The negative people are always the loudest.
Yep, they sure are.
I thought the episodes were great. It was the same humor, but with relevant jokes, and I'm so excited for more.
I'm glad to hear you say that. We all thank you, so by the way.
Well, thank you for being a part of this Futurama reunion at Sci-Fi Valley Con. Everyone, come down and meet Billy West this weekend.